Whose insurance pays in a multi-car accident? In the wake of a multi-car accident, determining which insurance policy will cover the damages can be a daunting task. With multiple drivers, varying degrees of responsibility, and a tangle of insurance coverages, unraveling the legal and financial responsibilities can feel overwhelming. Fortunately, New York laws provide a framework for resolving these issues, ensuring that victims have a path to recover their losses. New York's no-fault insurance laws play a central role in multi-car accidents. These laws stipulate that each driver's personal injury protection (PIP) insurance covers their medical expenses and lost wages, regardless of who is at fault. However, when the damages exceed PIP limits or when serious injuries occur, liability insurance comes into play. Here, the state's comparative negligence laws help allocate responsibility proportionally to each driver's contribution to the accident. WHO is responsible for damages in a multi-car accident? In multi-car accidents, determining responsibility often requires a detailed investigation. Factors like driver behavior, road conditions, and vehicle positions are all scrutinized to establish who caused or contributed to the crash. New York employs a pure comparative negligence standard, meaning even a driver mostly at fault can recover damages, reduced by their percentage of responsibility. For example, if a driver is found 70% responsible for the accident but suffers $100,000 in damages, they can still recover 30% of their losses, or $30,000. The interplay of comparative negligence ensures that liability is fairly distributed among all parties involved. When insurance companies assign fault percentages, disputes may arise. Injured parties can challenge these determinations in court, where judges or juries decide the final fault allocation. This process ensures that fault is calculated accurately, providing a basis for equitable compensation. How does the process work? The process of determining which insurance pays in a multi-car accident begins with no-fault PIP coverage. Each driver's PIP insurance handles medical bills up to the policy limits, typically $50,000 in New York. Injured passengers and pedestrians can also file claims under the PIP policies of involved drivers. When medical expenses exceed these limits or involve serious injuries, additional claims may be filed against at-fault drivers. Injuries meeting New York's serious injury threshold, such as fractures or permanent disability, qualify victims to pursue compensation for pain, suffering, and other non-economic losses through liability insurance. In cases involving uninsured or underinsured drivers, injured parties may turn to their own uninsured motorist, or underinsured motorist, UIM, coverage. These coverages fill gaps when the at-fault driver lacks adequate insurance. Navigating complex insurance claims. Handling claims in multi-car accidents often involves navigating multiple insurance policies and legal provisions. When fault is shared among several drivers, each liable party's insurance pays their portion of the damages. This can require extensive coordination between insurers to ensure proper compensation. The team at L Sanchez Law Office, PC, understands the challenges posed by multi-car accidents. Whether you're dealing with incooperative insurers or need help proving fault, our experienced attorneys are ready to advocate for your rights. Call us today at 646-701-7990 or visit our office at 3706 82nd Street No. 304, Jackson Heights, New York, 11372, United States to schedule a consultation. Let us guide you through this challenging process and work toward securing the compensation you deserve.